Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people on this beautiful land. I love you. And I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Roll the corn. 47 Club, what up? Bam, what's up, brother? OB Job, what up? South Cac in the building. 47 Club, okay, cool. Send me a DM, 47 Club, got you. God King, what's up? Appreciate you. Mobile, Alabama. Roll the corn. Two-born Mav, what's up? Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to my YouTube, We Know the Truth Now, and subscribe to my live subscription on TikTok so you won't miss the lives. Do that for me, y'all. Do that for me. Roll the corn. Mastering Monday, how you doing today? Roll the corn. Atlanta in the building. The son of the sun. The DMV in the building. Roll the corn. Now look at this hunter-gatherer right here. A hunter-gatherer teacher. This is We Know the Truth Now. Morning news. We Know the Truth Now morning news, reporting all hunter-gatherer activities on the land. Y'all already reporting us. I'm gonna start my own news with all hunter-gatherer business. Roll the corn. Y'all always got us on the news talking about we done something in the city. What they doing on the walking trails. Unaliving people, right? Hunter-gatherer news. We Know the Truth Now, hunter-gatherer channel 4 on TikTok. Now, a teacher charged with killing 2 people on the hiking trail at Devil's Den. Roll the corn. Devil's Den ain't nothing but an ancient site for mound builders. These people just on the land acting like calling our places Devil's Den because it was some type of prehistoric civilization there on their land before the hunter-gatherers got here. And they out there unaliving each other, man. This is senseless violence. This is senseless white-on-white violence, and I don't condone it. This is senseless white-on-white violence, and I don't condone it. We Know the Truth Now News, Channel 4. Why did you do that, hunter-gatherer? Look at him. Look. Why did you do that? Channel 4 News reporting live from the South. Why are you in the South in Arkansas doing this, hunter-gatherer, with this mullet-ass haircut, looking like a damn roller corn? We got to get y'all off the land and get back to peace and abundance. Y'all bring the mark of the beast over here with all this unaliving, bro. We're going to get y'all off the land and bring back peace and abundance. Right? Y'all stuck us in the neighborhood and forced us and starved us out. And we get violent sometimes, and y'all want to act like we just being violent for no reason. No. You are a teacher. You have a career. Why are you out there stabbing people, bro? Because you a hunter-gatherer. You have the mark of the beast on your forehead. You have a 401k plan, sir. You have a career, sir. You have a salary, sir. Why are you out there stabbing people, bro? What's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Huh? You just walked by some people and pulled out your knife, huh? Just on some Jason Freddy shit, huh? That what you doing? Roll the corn. Get him off the land now. Everybody with his bloodline, get him off the land now. Roll the corn. Hunter-gatherer. Now, my live got stopped a minute ago, but I'm back. Right? Check this out. How old are you when you found out that watermelon stereotype about melanated people started when white tea people resented the success of black watermelon farmers who were making a fortune selling the fruit? They pushed the stereotype to damage and distort the image of a thriving watermelon farming business. Why is this important? This is important because we were self-sufficient on our own land, selling watermelons, fishing our own lakes and ponds on our own land. And then they see us being successful off selling agriculture because we were great at it. And they try to come up with some type of stereotype to make our people think we just some watermelon Negro eating Negroes, slaves. No. You won't win no more hunt. You're not winning no more hunter-gatherers. It's over with. All them stereotypes you put on my people, we understand it now. Watermelon is one of the crops that we harvested and fed our people. Yes, that's why we so connected to watermelon, because we were successful growing them. Roll the corn. Roll the watermelon. Put the watermelon in the chat. Put the watermelon in the chat. Because we have to understand, these crops from the South were our self-sufficient agriculture. Watermelon, pomegranates, figs, corn, peas, greens, lima beans. All this stuff was things that we grew and made a profit off of because our ancient ancestors was farming on our farmland, and they come back and try to make it seem like it's racist because we ate watermelon and sold it and became successful. Y'all came right back, took them watermelon fields from our people. Now y'all selling watermelons. Did we come up with a cartoon with the white man stealing the watermelon, put it on? No, y'all did that shit. Evil, the mark of the beast. They are conniving individuals. They are conniving us out of our land, trying to make us look like we are inferior. But the people who grew these watermelons are the chosen people of the planet. Roll the corn. I'm going to say that again. The people who grew the watermelons are the chosen people of the planet. The people who grew that corn, people grew all that stuff. Roll the corn. Now look at this right here. Let me explain something to y'all. Let me explain something. Old McJ figurine, third eye, fleur de lis, third eye corn. Third eye corn. Now, this is what I want to show y'all. Corn or pine cone? Corn or pine cone? Now, hunter-gatherers taught us that it was a pine cone. It's corn, man. That shit in the Vatican, that's corn. There ain't no damn pine cone. The Anunnaki got this in their hand with the bag. That's corn, big dog. There ain't no damn pine cone. The pine cone is all a lie. It's all a lie. They try to put it with your spirit, with your third eye, but ain't no third eye if you don't know how to roll. No, we can't eat no fucking pine cones. You ever ate a pine cone with your steak? You ever ate a pine cone off the grill? Have you ever ate a pine cone with milk? No. Shawty can't eat no pine cones, big dog. No. They want to make it metaphysical, everything metaphysical, but everything is not metaphysical, right? The beginning of this stuff comes from things that can actually help our civilization, which is corn. Now, they try to make it a pine cone, but the reason common sense tells you, common sense will tell you, what kind of God do the old mix have? What kind of God do the old mix have? Put it in the chat. Pine cones are healthy. I ain't never ate now. What kind of God does the old mix have? Put it in the chat. It ain't the sun god. It's the corn god. It's the maize god. Why would I put a pine cone on my head if I have a maize god? See what I'm saying? See, there go that bullshit. There go that bullshit. It's the maize god. The maize god is equivalent to Osiris, people. The maize god is the same equivalence to Osiris. He pops out during the spring and the revegetation of the earth to grow crops. Same teaching of the old mix. It's the same teaching of the Egyptian. It's the same teaching of the Mississippian culture. Maize god, right? I want y'all to know that. So all that pine cone stuff, I'm gonna do another live about this tomorrow, about the pine cone and the corn, to break it all down. So when you substitute that corn with the pine cone, then you understand the knowledge better. Then you understand the knowledge better. See that big ass pine cone out there at the Vatican? A so-called pine cone. That's a representation of corn, bro. Yeah, corn come from us. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. All the knowledge came from the corn people. It's the whole point. From Tamari people, right? So go look at the Vatican. You see this big thing of corn. Go look at the Anunnaki with the corn and the bag of seeds. Them corn seeds, bro. Ain't nobody coming across no ocean to plant no damn pine trees. The fuck? We can't eat that. We finna plant these. We finna roll the corn. We be rolling no pine. We rolling the corn. No, it's not a pine cone. Not a pine cone. See, let me explain this. Let me explain this. You learn astrology. You learn astrology for agriculture, people. It goes hand in hand. You have to understand it. We didn't just learn the stars just to be learning it. We learned the stars to map out agriculture seasons, to feed our people. Therefore, the corn became a representation of the rebirth, a representation of knowledge. See what I'm saying? That's why Osiris, when he resurrects, corn sprouts from his body. Research it. When Osiris resurrects, corn comes from his body in the spring, people. Same way with the maize god. The same teaching with the Olmec maize god. This is all our knowledge. That's why we mapped out astrology first. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We did start using other enlightenment tools after the agriculture. After we learned the agriculture, we started getting enlightened and we started putting third eye symbols and all of that. But you got to understand the basis of why we done that. The foundation of that is agriculture, seasons, aligning with stars that became important in our knowledge and teachings. That's why we wanted to learn astrology, right? Because one thing don't never lie to you. One thing never lies. Man can lie, woman can lie, books can lie. Nature don't lie. Nature keep it real with you. Nature keep it real with you. When them stars align, it's the same exact time it was last year. Every time. Ain't no lie. Ain't nothing switching up. Nature tells the truth. That's why we are nature's people. We live in truth with the planet. All this artificial stuff is not living in truth with the planet and the stars, right? Nature don't lie to you. So that's why the corn is significant with the teachings of Sirius, with the teachings of Orion, with the teachings of the Pleiades and Aldebaran and Regal and Betelgeuse. It goes right with the teachings, because when they all align, it's either time to plant or harvest the corn. So all that pine cone stuff, substitute that with corn and then do that research again, and you're gonna understand it. You're gonna understand it. Now this is Hathor. This is Hathor. This is a Phoenician artifact with Hathor. Now look at the hair. Look at the hair. See how the hair curls up? This all in Egypt, people. This is all in Egypt. Egypt got the same thing with the hair curled up. Hathor. Roll the corn. See the hair curled up? Ashtart, Anunnaki. See the hair curl? Let's go to California. Let's go to California. You see them hair curl right there? See that? This is in California now. Los Angeles monolith. This is ancient Hathor in America, people. This older than these. This older than that. This older than that. It's older than this one too. This is the ancient Hathor. This is the knowledge that's coming from here, going to other places. This shouldn't even be there if this knowledge of Hathor wasn't in America. Ancient Los Angeles monolith. Y'all study that. That's Hathor. See the hair? The hair curling up. See the ancestor left this here for you to peep it out. They left it here to show where our people was at in different times in history, right? You can't debunk none of this stuff. You can't debunk none of this stuff because ain't nobody putting no monolith with no hair curl, bro. But the Hathor teaching all over the fucking world. Look, boom, boom, boom. Right in the middle of Los Angeles. See that? Come on, man. See, everybody be trying to debunk, we know the truth now, but you can't debunk artifacts. You can't debunk artifacts. Ancestors don't lie. They wasn't faking and shaking and trying to get money on TikTok. Somebody said, you are a liar. Come on up here, friends call me Poppy. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. You don't want to talk? I ain't even gonna start the break on you, bro. You melanated. I ain't gonna start the break on you, bro. Everybody want to debunk somebody, bro. Everybody want to debunk somebody, bro. Meet me at the Mounds on the 16th. Since you want to debunk everybody. Meet me at the Mounds on the 16th. If you ain't at the Mounds on the 16th, we don't want to hear nothing you got to teach no more. How about that? How about that? You don't meet up with your people and unify against these hunter-gatherers on the 16th, start on the 16th. Ain't nothing to debunk, nigga. Ain't nothing to debunk no more. If you don't show up at one of these mound sites coming up in the next couple of months and unite with your people, ain't nobody even coming to your live, ain't nobody listening to you no more. It's over, bro. All you people trying to go against your own kind on the internet and act like you smarter than somebody, come to the mounds and unite with your people, bro. Drop the ego, bro. How about you do that? Drop the ego. Drop all this knowledge you so to be knowing. Come on out there to the mounds, unite with your people, and identify with the mound builders, and let's try to get our shit back. You don't want to do that? I don't care nothing about you trying to debunk me. What you gonna get out of that? Huh? See, now I'm talking over your head. We ain't sitting on TikTok arguing no more. We ain't sitting on TikTok arguing no more, bro. I'm not arguing with nobody. Ever again. Roll the coin, unless you just literally lying to my people. Now, I might get on your ass then if you just lying for no reason. But I'm not arguing with people, bro. Meet me at the mounds. If you're not gonna meet me, get out of my live and go teach your live with in your own page. And I'm cool with that. More power to you. I love you and I'm in love with you, but this ain't about no debunking. Our people buried in the mounds, bro. Debunk that. Go debunk that. They put buildings and burnt and cut up our people with swords and shot them down. Go debunk that. They hung our people and burnt them and cut their private parts off and all of this, and you want her talking about something debunking something. Take your childish ass on. Take your childish ass on, bro. You're a childish nigga. I debunk you, OG. Man, go debunk our people got on the live and our shit up under these buildings, up under this stuff, and white people buried on top of your ancestors. Go debunk that. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's too much ego. I'm not the level. I'm not here to I'm not here for Jeopardy, bro. I'm not here to do 200 mound builders. Give me the question. I'm not here for that shit, bro. No, take that shit over there with the hunter-gatherers. 300 black Indians. Give me the question. Nah, we ain't doing all that, bro. You lost, man. It's time to come together, bro. It's over with. All this back and forth and all it, it's over with for that. Time to come together, bro. You got about 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks. We trying to come together. We ain't trying to do no fighting on the internet. That's over. Fighting on the internet make you look like this right here. This is how you look when you fighting on the internet. Arguing over nothing. I ain't trying to look like that. Roll the corn. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now look at this. Let's get into some newspaper clippings. A couple of newspaper clippings, bro. We over the hunter-gatherer talk. We over all that old now debating and going back and forth with Native Americans. Go over there with your page with that, bro. I ain't got time for that. Them people know they ain't built no mounds. Roll the corn. And it used to me talking to them. Let's keep going. Let's see, let me see. Let me find my receipt. Hold on. Roll the corn. Now, what was that receipt? Catacombs in Peru. Tomb, Peru. Now, okay. Little Cedar River, right? Little Cedar River. Tombs of the mound builders along Little Cedar River in Floyd County. The tombs are to be explored, right? So they going in the tombs in Little Cedar, right? Now watch this. Watch this now. Hold on, let me find that receipt. Hold on. Now they're talking about Smith River Valley, my bad. Smith River Valley. Let me find that. Smith River Valley. This is in the newspaper. Smith River Valley, weapons of ancient people from Smith River Valley, right? They try to say the Maya and the mound builders were fighting each other, but that's a lie. This was Mongols fighting tribes, our tribes, right? But arrowheads, look at this stuff. Smith River Valley, right? Smith River Valley in Montana, right? Proposed copper mine. Smith River Valley copper mine. I told y'all that, didn't I? The ancient culture had already mapped out these places. Look, Smith River Valley, we was already there. Ancient mound builders. And look what they got out there now. Mining operations with copper. I told y'all that. Everywhere our ancestor was at, digging out copper in a gate and ore, they go right back and put a mining operation right there. Look, mining, Smith River Valley. See it, potential threat, proposed copper mine, Smith River. Look, Smith River, Smith River. Our people already mined these places they got rich off of when they started mining mining businesses right behind our ancient culture. I ain't doing no real research using Google. Oh man, somebody want to be seen, man. Dang, come on up here, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, hurry up, bro. Come on. Where you at? What you want to talk about, bro? Come on, be seen, man. Come on with you. Come on.
So what real research are you gonna do? Are you gonna go do a dig? Are you gonna show us some real proof?
About what?
Or are you gonna keep using Google, a free research engine? Because if anything of its importance, you gotta pay for it. This is free.
I got a million
Google
books,
used to
sir.
say
I
Google
got a
used to
million
say
books.
tilapia.
I got a
Google used
million
to
books.
Google used to say tilapia was a man-made fish not to eat. Now Google says tilapia is the healthiest fish to ever eat. You see how you can change Google?
Nobody give a
You
fuck
can
about no
change that
tilapia.
shit.
Nobody give a fuck about no
So,
tilapia. What are
are
you
you
talking
gonna
about?
do a real?
Okay.
You're saying you're going to a mound.
What?
So
What
when you
are you
go to
saying
this
I'm lying
mound,
about?
are you gonna do a dig and show us artifacts?
What are you saying I'm lying about? My people not in the mounds. This is what I'm lying
Are you
about?
gonna? You're saying you're going to a.
Saying my
You
people
saying you're
not
going to do a
buried there.
dig? You're going to a mound, right?
Or you saying my people not buried there?
Are you saying you're going to a mound?
Bro, is you gonna talk like you got
Are
some
you gonna
sense?
do a dig and show us proof?
Can you answer the question?
Are you gonna
Are
show
you
us some proof?
saying my
Or are
people
you
are not
just gonna
buried?
say because look,
All right, bro. You a hunter gatherer, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. Can't even have a conversation with you, bro. Listen, why would I go out there and dig up my own ancestors, bro? See, that's how I know you ignorant, bro. Why would I go out there and put a shovel to my ancestors' grave, bro? Who the fuck go out there and dig up their ancestors, bro? See, these the type of ignorant stuff we got to deal with, bro. Why would I take a shovel out there and try to dig up a mound like I'm a hunter gatherer? If I dig up a bone, can I tell what color the people are, bro? These the people that want to argue with me, man. The most ignorant people you could ever talk to in your life. We're gonna go out there and dig up the mound and curse all us against our ancestors. Is you a fool, bro? This nigga got on here talking about tilapia. Do we give a fuck about what Google say about tilapia? Now, bro, let me explain something to you why I use Google. Let me explain something to you why I use Google. See, you about to make me mad, bro. Let me explain something to you why I use Google. I already researched this stuff in books, bro. Once you acquire knowledge, I lock it in my brain files, bro. Now I got a whole bunch of books in a room in my house. I don't even know where that book is no more. It's so many of them. I got to dig through 100 of them to even find the book that I even got the knowledge out of years ago. I already know it, bro. All I got to do is Google it now. I know what the fuck I'm looking for. I just want to have some type of reference that go along with what I already read and put into my mental bank, bro. See, you talking about literally just show books. If you want to just see books all day, I would have to get them books, put them in order, come with the knowledge out of a book that I done read 5 years ago, bro. I ain't got to do that. You got to do that because you don't know no knowledge. This where the knowledge is. Once you learn it, you already locked it in, bro. Talking about what books am I using, and I go through books and newspaper clippings all goddamn day on my page. And you already talking about tilapia, and I'm talking about these hunter-gatherers that took my ancestral land, and you already talking about tilapia. Practice, nigga? We talking about practice? We talking about I'm in the NBA Finals, and you talking about practice? You talking about tilapia, nigga? I don't know nobody eat that shit no way. Fuck eat tilapia. Roll the corn, man. See, this is the problem, man. These folk been whitewashed so much. They've been whitewashed so much with all this fake ass alien knowledge, and they think they so spiritual. They putting copper all around their goddamn head, acting like you smarter than somebody else, bro. Bro, you ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. Now, one of us ain't nobody. We are speaking for the ancestors, bro. Now, when you say, I'm going to take a shovel out there and dig up the mound, that let me know right there you ain't got no respect for nothing. You think you know everything. You think you the science, you the knowledge. You an idiot, bro. We not finna touch a piece of grass out there. What the fuck wrong with you, hunter-gatherer? We not finna harm nothing on that land because that land's supposed to not been touched by them. It damn sure ain't finna get touched by us. Cool the ego, bro. It's not about arguing with me. It's not about that. I'm not the standard to argue with. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes just like you make mistakes. But one thing we got to come to agree on, bro. Them our people in that mound, bro. I'm out. I'm getting you out of here, bro. All right. You don't follow me no way. Get your ass out. Start the break. Start the break. He started to look like an agent now. See, once they keep going, they start to look like an agent. They start to look like an agent. See, now you want some agent shit. Now, you came up here talking like you had some type of knowledge, I would have, but you come here talking. Truth don't fuck with the police, man. I don't fuck with the police. Let's get back to this. Let's get back. Roll the coin. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Y'all hear me? My phone ring. Give me a 2. 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 Now, go read about tilapia, bro, and find out how you butter it and put some black pepper on it. Flip it over. Get your little fake fish and eat your little fake dinner, bro. Truth now eating pan trout out the Mississippi River, like my ancestors. Roll the corn. I ain't never poured no tilapia out the river. Talking about tilapia. Like you kicking knowledge. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. This country must have been the Mecca for the mound builders. Tombs of the dead. Large semi-spherical mounds of earth. Right? Roll the corn. This whole continent. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Origin of corn. Origin of corn, people. As the origin of corn plant, there is a general agreement amongst authorities that it developed amongst the tropical and subtropical conditions as to the hemisphere in which it originated. There have been considerable discussion, but the consensus of opinion amongst the botanists of today is that it originated in America, right? It originated in America. Ancient maize in America. Maize all in the tombs of the mound builders. You see it? Let me get out your way. A native language and maize all in the mound builders' tomb. All in the catacombs in Peru. Maize is not native to the old world. It become rapidly diffused in after the discovery of America. That's a lie. It was already over there. We took it over there a long time ago. And this very rapidly completes the proof that had it existed anywhere in Asia or Africa, it would have played an important part in agriculture for thousands of years. It did play an important part for agriculture for thousands of years over there. Stop acting like it was never over there, hunter-gatherer. It was already over there playing an important role. See, they'll lead you to the truth, then they'll cut it off and they get the land. See what I'm saying? They know, bro. They know. Talking about it would have played an important role. But now it did play a role for them. It went all through Egypt, all through Samaria. Roll the coin. Half truths. Tell the whole truth, hunter-gatherer. Let's keep going. A native language found, right? United States had names in every native language and was found in the tombs of the mound builders of North America. Now, they act like we ain't got no type of language, bro. They be acting like the mound builders ain't got no type of language, but the native languages were found in the tombs of the mound builders. What was their language? What was their language? See what I'm saying? The native language of the people were found in the mounds, written. Damn sure wasn't no Creole. It damn sure wasn't no Creole. Yeah. Or we, a Detroit. We were saying Detroit, huh? Detroit is French. That shit means straight of the river. Motherfucker talking about Detroit is a Creole indigenous word. Detroit is French for the straight of the river. Stop playing, man. You're playing. They truth don't know what that shit mean. I know what it mean. Detroit is a get the fuck out of here. Roll the coin. Native language. And was found in the tombs of the mound builders of North America. Native languages. It wasn't no Creole, big dog. Dog kill that noise. This the information I like to go back because this is prehistoric information. This ain't no 1500s where niggas can lie 1600s. Nah, we going back to BC times with native languages of mound builders. And I guarantee you it wasn't none of them languages. Let's keep going. Little Cedar River tombs. Little Cedar River tombs. Tombs are to be explored, right? Here go Little Cedar. Here go the river right here. Little Cedar River, referring to the mounds constructed by the Mississippian culture. See, there's all type of mounds around here we don't know nothing about. They got them in the old newspaper. They tore a lot of them down, right? Let's keep going. Pipes, great numbers, and wooden works, manship have been discovered in the ancient tombs of the Aztecs and in the mound builders. Chewing tobacco. See that? Tobacco? Smoking and chewing tobacco and snuff. An American invention. Tobacco is native to this continent. My great-grandmama was growing tobacco, nigga, for hundreds of years. Maybe as far as I can go back into my ancestry, my people were growing tobacco in Mississippi. And I'm talking 240 acres, the farther I went back. Indigenous tobacco field. There ain't no African shit. There was never no slaves. Mounds are on the ground. Tilapia man. I'm gonna dedicate this whole line to Mr. Tilapia. Shark meat and tilapia eating ass. Roll the corn. The mound builders created tobacco. Put the fish in the chat. So, Google says tilapia. Who the fuck is Googling tilapia? You weirdo. I just wake up in the morning, grab my phone, like, let me see if tilapia Google. Let me Google. Is tilapia Googleable? Is tilapia Googleable? Oh, tilapia is real. Oh shit. I got some in the freezer. I didn't want to eat it at first, but now I got to eat this shit. It's real. Get your ass out of here with that, bro. Kick rocks. Move the corn. Roll the corn. Now look. Tobacco is native to this continent. In mound builder tombs and Aztecs, these are fucking ancestors. My grandma, them growing tobacco, curing it in their sleep. Still up to the 1940s. See, you gotta know you gotta see the connection with the cultures. We growing corn and tobacco and cotton and all this. That shit come from here, big dog. Hemp and all that come from here. Let's keep going. I just want to show y'all the tobacco in the mounds, native to this continent. Everybody know this, but I like to show it in the mound builder context, right? Dude, you messed my screen up too. Fucking with you. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Now, look. Mining for mica and steelita. They're steeltite, I believe. An industry still active in the region. Ancient mound builder were there where they were mining this copper, this mica, and this steeltite, right? You see it? Tombs of mound builders of Mississippi in the Mississippi Valley. All the mining and quarries and places like that already existed, bro. We had already built them Capitol buildings out of mining operations that we had already mined thousands of years before hunter-gatherers ever got here. We are the mining and building things out of granite and limestone. We're the only people on the land that could ever even do that. Ain't no other people that can do it. Native America is not even smart enough to do nothing. And ain't no YT people here. Who else built it? Native Americans know nothing of stars, people. Nothing. But the star stories that were told down through their ancestors that they heard from the ancient culture. Them people can't build nothing like that. Them people ain't aligning no mounds with no stars, bro. It's melanated people's history. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 16 mound builder skeletons, East St. Louis. East St. Louis, right? 16 mound builder were found in 2nd and St. Clair Avenue, East St. Louis, today by workmen who were digging an excavation for a hay warehouse. This way back, y'all. This way back. This early 1900s. One skeleton was walled up in a stone tomb 8 feet high when a heavy slab of rock was taken from the top of his skeleton. Standing upright could be seen within. It was that of a man appearing 7 feet tall. Removed the skeleton intact, and then the stone was removed. It fell to pieces. Buried under 7 feet of earth near the base of the ancient tomb were found a skeleton of 15 men, all about average height. East St. Louis, right downtown in St. Louis on St. Clair Street. I know exactly where they sit. They got a stone monument out there that's a small one now, but it's still there. But they tore it all down, right? Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Pittsburgh. Mound builder tomb removed from it one of the 8-foot tall specimens. Angered the ancient people of the mound, and it started hunting the area. Ideas of ghosts after they touched that mound, people. This is why you don't touch the mound, tilapia man. This is why you don't touch the mound, tilapia man. When you touch it, When you touch it, you start getting hunted. Bad things start to happen. It's sacred land. It's Kodesh. You don't touch Kodesh, bro. Kodesh is holy land. I learned that in the book. I ain't got to go get the book to know what I'm talking about. I can Google it. Tilapia, boy. Roll the corn. Get on my fucking nerves, bro. That's why you don't touch these mounds. Right? Now, Tilapia man. Let me say something to you. I know I'll block you, but still, I want to talk to you. Listen, Tilapia man. They already dug out our people at the mounds, Tilapia man. Ain't no bones out there, Tilapia man. You so lost, you think you're going to go right there with a shovel and dig up something today. They already dug it up 100 years ago, Tilapia man. But that's how the world works. So when we come up there and see about y'all ass, y'all going to have to bring out them bones, bro. Once we unite and go see about y'all already mixed the mound complex up. Y'all already got the bones and the artifacts. We're going to make y'all bring them out the same way y'all took them out the mound. Now you understand what I'm doing, Tilapia man? Told me I go out there and dig it up. Like I'm finna go find a tomb under there. Rrr, fish. They done turned our people into hunter-gatherer. Roll the corn. I might go out there and dig it up. Nigga, please. You lost your mind. We not digging up nothing. Roll the corn. You lost your mind. I'm not digging up the mound. Okay. Mound Builder's Tomb, Madison County, Indiana, has raised corn this year from seeds, which he says were taken out of a mound builder's tomb in Arkansas, estimated to be 2,000 years old. The stalks of the corn are from 10 to 12 feet in length, somewhat of the order of a tree. The biggest corn he ever grew, he got the corn seeds out of a mound builder tomb and went back and planted it, and the corn grew 12 feet tall. That's crazy. It's crazy. Now watch this. Being as thick at the ground as a man's wrist, 3 feet from the ground, they shot out 3 long palm-like leaves. Palm-like leaves at the bottom of corn, people. This is a whole nother type of corn. The leaves are heavy and very solid, resembling a cactus leaf. That's fire. That's fire. Many stalks bear 6 ears and none have fewer than 4 ears on one stalk, right? At this rate, it is figured that the average yield to the acre would be about 250 bushels of corn with the ancient seeds he got from mound builders. Now, how? Now, let's get deep. Let's get deep. The bag of seeds, the corn, Anunnaki. The bag of seeds, corn, and Anunnaki. These mound builders had their corn in jars, people. Some type of man-made jar, some type of man-made thing to keep the corn from even getting out of the package. These the same people taking this shit over the water. I'm telling you. These the same bloodline of people taking that knowledge over the water, bro. This man going to a 2,000-year-old tomb and pull out some corn seeds. Might have been pottery with a lid. Could be true. Pottery with a lid. You right. Some type of urn, stuff like that. But that corn seed was still good 2,000 years later, bro. And it might be older than that because they don't fucking know. Don't you see the pattern of somebody holding seeds, bro? Holding agriculture to move around and plant it. Why would he bury himself with a plant with corn vacuum sealed in some type of jar, bro? While he was alive, I guarantee you, he was pulling corn out of that jar, planting this stuff everywhere he went. If somebody buried you with something, it meant something to you. I'm gonna say that again. If somebody buried you with something, it meant something to you. Now we ain't talking to no hunter-gatherers. We talking to us. If my mama buried me with this chain, it meant something to me, right? Hunter-gatherers don't think that far. That's why we are buried with all of our things that we loved in life. That's our culture. So that corn jar had to be of significance to our people that built the mounds. It's just common sense. It just makes perfect sense to me, right? Now, Madison County, Indiana. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. This is the same meaning as the scarab beetle. The spider in Mississippian culture is the same meaning as the scarab beetle in Egypt. The scarab beetle got the same X on his back, the same cross. Go look it up. This is the ancient culture. These are ancestors of the Egyptians. They got the earth cross right there. It's old Hebrew. These places really exist, right? Let's keep going. Jackson Mounds. Look at all these people in there buried in Indiana. Look at all these people in there buried, bro. With all these agriculture fields, with these symbols right here on the outside of the mounds. Jackson Mound Museum. Jackson Mound State Park. You see it? Same stuff. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. A burial tomb of mound builder was found. Omaha, Nebraska. The pipe bearing the plumed serpent, a design of Quetzalcoatl. Right there in Nebraska. Quetzalcoatl plumed serpent pipe in Nebraska. You see that? It's the same culture. All over the land. Same culture all over the land. Where do you think the Mayans got it from? It was passed down. All this stuff was passed down. This stuff ain't just one culture. It's passed down on the land that we live. Right? They even saying the Mayans are ancient mound builders. They're just the descendants of them. Mound builders use semicircular earthworks with no facing. Striking in either the Maya learned the art from the mound builders or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Either the Maya learned it from the mound builders or we learned it from the Mayas. But we all know the mound builders are older than the Mayas. So they learned it from the mound builders. That's what I've been teaching y'all the whole time. It's coming from up here, not down there. Down there is thousands of years worth of civilization put together to build pyramids. Coming from up here. The ancestors come from up here. I even read a book about the Olmecs visiting the Mississippian culture. I read a book about the Olmecs going to the Mississippian culture to meet up during the spring. They know that's their ancestors. Just like you go back to your grandmama and them house on Christmas and her birthday, Olmecs were going to the Mississippi River during the spring. Why they done it? That's their ancestors. That's their family. I'm gonna go now, Mr. Tilapia. I'm gonna go back and find that book in my book room, and I'm gonna get that receipt for you, sir. Love you and I'm in love with you. Let's keep going. Tomb, Missouri Valley. Here you go right here. Nebraska. See that? Nebraska, ancient mound, prehistoric burial mound. You see that? Nebraska. Look. layers and layers. People buried down here, people. People buried there. Pottery here. Different pottery here. People were buried down here. 3 layers of the mound. See that? This ain't no Native American culture. That's us. That's what they talking about in the newspaper clipping. Here you go. Newspaper clipping. Tombs. Mound builders. Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. Here you go right here. Right here. You see it? Nebraska. Now watch this. Look what they did with some of the other mounds. Watch this. Whoa. Omaha Zoo puts turf on top of mounds for children to play on. Bro, y'all hunter-gatherers is out of control, man. Y'all got turf on the Winterville mounds too. Because I went out there and it's straight turf running over the mound, bro. Y'all putting turf over these mounds, covering up the holes and the burial spots and all of that, bro. Same area. Omaha Zoo. Mounds. Crazy work. That's crazy work. Let's keep going. In the construction of a ceremonial mound, the mound builders amplify the ancient Mayans, right? Earthworks faced with stone is erecting their temples of antiquity. The mound builders use similar earthworks with no facing, right? No facing. The similarity is striking in either the Mayas learned from the art of the mound builders or vice versa. Now, I want to show y'all that again because earthen mounds is the beginning of the construction. Then you come back with stone facing. The Mayans had stone facing. The Olmecs had stone facing and mound. So you can see the evolution of the regular mound builder going into Olmec and Mayan civilization. Because they started putting stone facing on the front or on top of the mound. Then it evolved to pyramids. Right? You can't debunk the old. You can't debunk. This the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Now, that was Snake River, Idaho. The pictures which appear along Snake River, Idaho, and Yellowstone River, petroglyphs, right? Petroglyphs, striking similarity with the Mayans. Glyphs in the Yucatan in Idaho. Let's go look at it. Snake River in Idaho, extensive collection of petroglyphs and pictographs, ancient rock carvings and painting of ancient melanated people. Now, I know damn Native Americans. Take that out of there. They try to give it all the natives. Cap. Let's go look at it. This is the Idaho Park now. They look like Orion's belt right there. If I ain't, that might be Sirius. This might be Orion. Don't hold me to that, but I just see what I see sometimes. I just see what I see sometimes. They say these glyphs look just like Mayan glyphs. These are the ancestors of the Maya. In Idaho. In North America. They be acting like they don't know where these people come from and where their culture come from. They know that older versions of what the Maya were doing, it was in North America. The old languages stemming up to the Mayan petroglyphs, right? They just said it in the newspaper. Look. Look. Similarities. Right? Where was it? Striking similarity, right, to Mayan glyphs in the Yucatan, but appear in the temple walls, which appear on the temple walls of the Egyptian temples of antiquity, which dot the Valley of the Kings near Luxor, Egypt. All of that language of the mound builders links up to the Valley of the Kings and the Mayans. You see it? Read that. The petroglyphs of Snake River, Idaho. Looking just like Mayan glyphs and Egyptian glyphs on the temple of the Valley of the Kings. From the above, it can be readily be that trading operations went on between these people. That's fire. Now I go to Idaho. There it is, glyphs. Then you go here, you see glyphs. Glyphs everywhere. Now, that's why that old newspaper is so powerful, because they was telling the story from 100 years ago. They couldn't lie about it. It had to make some type of sense. See, now if you show these glyphs, they just say they're Native American glyphs. They won't tell you that these same glyphs are connected to Mayan and Egyptian glyphs all around the world. So that's why I still do old newspaper clippings to connect a lot of this stuff. And then I learn all the sites, because I be writing down these different sites. So when I'm in that area of the country, I can go see this stuff and get my own pictures, because there'd be a lot of stuff out here that they don't show us that connect right to our people. Now watch this. Not of Native American origin. That's what they're trying to tell you. Not of Native American origin. That's what they're talking about, right? For years, there have been an erroneous impression among the lay public that the present-day American Indian constructed the mounds, which have been found in North America continent. Many assumptions have been advanced as to the possible origin of the Indian, right? Latter-day Saints, Church Mormon in Utah, that the Indians was of Hebrew descent and was a part of the 10 lost tribes of Israel. This is ridiculous, and no evidence have been offered to show that the 10 tribes were ever lost. It is quite possible that they amalgamated with other races of Egypt, Assyria, and in Italy. There is nothing in the makeup of the Native American to class him with any race or Semitic origin. That's what they're saying. There is a slight Ethiopic strain in the Indians, yet not enough to class them with the African Negro. Roll the call. Now, let's break down what they said. The Mongolian Indian is not Semitic. That's what he's trying to tell you. The Mongolian Indian is not Semitic. Now, it is quite possible that they amalgamated with others like Egypt, Assyria, and Italy. Assyria is Mesopotamia, people. Egypt is on the Nile. Italy is European. So what he's really saying is, some kind of way we amalgamated with them people. We started mixing with them some type of way. Just like I taught it. At some point in history, we started mixing with these people and they started getting our knowledge. Why would he say Egypt and Assyria amalgamated with with the mound builders? Come on, man. Because the mound builders of North America is the original culture. They are the original culture. They started going around the world mixing with Egypt and Assyria and European countries like Italy, right? Now, the Mongolians are not of Semitic origin. Now, there is a slight Ethiopic strain in the real mound building Indians. Not enough to class them an African Negro, though. What are he saying? They are Semitic. They're not jet black like the Africans. They're not super black like the Africans. They kind of brown skinned, but they Negroes. Them the damn mound building culture. Them the copper color people. That's what he's trying to say. Roll the call. They're not yet African Negroes. But they Negro, but they brown skinned. They a different type of Negro. They Semitic. They built the mounds. They're of the North American continent. They are the 10 lost tribes, but they might not even ever been lost. But they really never was lost. The whole we were never lost. Y'all ain't was lost. Right about us. Ain't no lost tribes. The tribe's still here. These people be telling on themselves, bro. They be telling. Screenshot that, y'all. Screenshot that. That's powerful information. Right? Roll the coin. Now at the bottom, they try to make like Mongolians is the people. But, no, man. You already told on yourself, man. Ethiopic is melanated people, man. Stop it, man. We know what Ethiopic mean, man. It called Nubia Ethiopia because it was melanated people. We know what the hell Ethiopic mean. Melanated people, man. Not no fucking hunter-gatherers. I can't remove the box. I don't know how to take the box down. I'm sorry, bro. I should have never let that hunter-gatherer get up here. He messed my screen up, man. But DM me and I'll send you the whole receipt. I got you. DM me, I'll send you the whole receipt. Okay, Ethiopic. Where we was at? Right here. Okay, let's keep going. I got a couple of more. There is an exhibition in Cincinnati Chamber of Commerce, a mass of carbonized corn taken from the tomb of the mound builders. The grain is thought to be 500 years old. It's way older than that. When something get carbonized, it's way older than 500 years, people. They can stop that. Now, why do I keep showing y'all our people buried with corn? I'm showing y'all a trend. I'm showing y'all how important this stuff was. I showed you Cincinnati buried with the corn, our buried with the corn. This is our culture. We are the bringers of agriculture because everywhere we go, we bring them damn corn seeds. This is the Atlantean. This is the Hebrew. I'm telling y'all what I know. This we ain't talking about in these damn tombs, man. The covenant with the earth is to bring agriculture to places that don't have it, man. They try to tell you it was God gave a covenant. That's nature's covenant. Nature's covenant is if you learn it before the world, you go out and teach it to the people all around the world. That's what made us great. That's why we even went to Africa in the first place. Because once we learned everything we need to learn, we took up a covenant with nature to go out and teach it around the world. I got all them receipts. Whenever you want them, holler at me. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. I think I got one or two more. Noises and voices of spirits from the tombs of the mound builders hold to converse with the spirits from the graves of the long-buried Indians. Mysterious noises coming from the darkness and go only with the morning light. Now, why y'all make all these movies about YT people living around the mounds and then the spirits come out and start harming people? They making movies about our culture. Pet cemetery. You put the dead pet on the damn mound and he come back alive. Dad, it's a mound outside. I'm out there learning from it. Beetlejuice house sit on a mound. Y'all better start watching them damn horror movies, bro. Them horror movies got mounds all through them. You just don't be paying attention. Annabelle too? Oh, I ain't even peep Annabelle. Good. Appreciate that. I gotta go watch it now. Annabelle, they on the mound? Tell me Annabelle ain't on the mound, y'all. Come on now. Roll the call. Is Annabelle house on the mound? Bro, these people are making horror stories about they dug up these ancient ancient grounds, and now they started to get hunted, bro. They started to get hunted, and they making movies about it. And we sitting there watching it. We don't even know that them our ancestors hunting their heads. Them our ancestors hunting them. All these American horror movies, 9 times out of 10, they on mounds. Grave robber curses, exactly. Now them spirits coming out tearing them houses up. And then you wonder why. You be like, why our people don't never get hunted? It's always them. I ain't heard of, listen, House on the Hill. Put something in the comments where y'all think a mound is in the movie, and we're gonna go watch some of this shit. Because I'm telling you, it's in the movie. It's in there, y'all. Give me some ideas. I got Annabelle. Y'all give me some more ideas. Hey, what's the movie? With Jack Nicholas? Jack Nicholas. What's the movie with Jack Nicholas acting crazy? He slammed through the door with the knife. What's the name of that movie? The Shining. The Shining Hotel is on a mound. The Shining Hotel is on a mound. So help me. Go look it up. Somebody Google it and come back in the chat. The Shining, that hotel he was in, we were killing people, is on a mound. He got hunted, bro. Roll the corn. Y'all see where they getting these stories from? They getting these stories from their ancestry coming to America, digging up these holy land, and they living on these areas where the holy land is at, and it's hunting them, bro. Not Misery. Now y'all capping now, bro. Y'all capping. Misery on the mound? Y'all capping. Y'all capping. Y'all capping. Start looking at these movies different, bro. In Psycho, the hotel on 1-2. Oh man, I ain't peeped that, Trina. Trina, see, I gotta go check it out now. See y'all. See, it mound. See what I'm saying? They trying to demonize our people, bro. They are demonizing our spirits coming out their mound, making movies out this shit. Well, I gotta go watch Psycho, and I gotta go see Misery. I gotta check Misery too. We know Dracula. Yeah, Dracula for sure. Dracula for sure. Now, Camp Crystal Lake, come on now. Camp Crystal Lake on the mound? Man, somebody Google Camp Crystal Lake on the mound, bro. Now, if this shit on the mound, I'm done. I'm done. I'm through for the day. That's enough. It's a wrap. Cabin in the Woods, yeah. Somebody Google Crystal Lake, Jason. Was it on the mound? Just put on an Indian mound or Native American. Put something like that. It gonna pop up. Not Freddy, bro. Not Freddy. Not Freddy. Hell no. I ain't going for Freddy, man. Come on. Y'all funny as hell. I gotta go. I'm gonna do a whole live about this shit. That's very, very interesting. Now look at this, y'all. A hunter-gatherer on my Instagram page. Here we go. Another fantasy tale from the hood. Another hunter-gatherer who doesn't know my land. Go back to Europe, bro. Go home. Go home, bro. If you don't understand what I'm telling you about Arkansas, go home. Take your ass back home. Candyman. It could be Lake Lanier instead of Crystal Lake. Could be. Roll the corn. Take your ass back to Europe. I'm sick of that. Now, this is something else I'm studying, y'all. And I want to keep an open mind about this because people keep sending me this. Now, they say the Cherokee is not indigenous to America. They try to say the Cherokee chief immigrated to this country and attacked mound builders. People have been sending me this lately. I ain't through researching it, but I'm checking this out. Right? Let me let y'all look at what they sent me. Now they sent me this. I'm gonna check that out. I don't know. I'm gonna check that out. It's just something just kind of deep, right? But we gotta start. I'm looking into these movies, bro. I'm looking into these movies, and I'm gonna start doing the breakdown of these movies a little more, right? Cause that's very, very interesting. You can say Camp Crystal Lake. Now, now I don't know about Freddy, but I know Psycho. Y'all got me with Psycho. Annabelle. I gotta check Annabelle out, and I'm gonna check on. I'm gonna do a whole live about that because it's a lot of information that go along with that type of stuff. That would explain Jesse Jackson. He's a Cherokee. You got a point. You got a point. You got a mean point. I ain't, I ain't just gonna jump all over it. I'm gonna research it first, cause I have heard that before. Rod Hayes say that a lot. Rod Hayes say Cherokee is an immigrated tribe. He say that. No bullshit. I heard it before. I ain't gonna say I never heard it, but I never researched it. I was more worried about the Deep South culture. But this cap on the Cherokee could be. Like I say, I'm researching it. Good, I ain't no telling. August the 16th, Ottawa Mounds. Y'all meet me at Ottawa Mounds, August the 16th. August the 16th, y'all meet me at Ottawa Mounds. 2 o'clock, y'all be there. I'm gonna be there like 12 or 1, but y'all be there like 2 o'clock. Y'all be ready to go live, be ready to shoot videos, ask questions. Y'all bring some questions with y'all, because I'm going to take the questions right at the mound. We're going to do like a Q&A right outside the mound. And at the end of the Q&A, we're going to identify that this is our ancestors. Might take about an hour. I'm going to say 2 hours. It's going to be hot out there probably, so I'm going to say from about 2 to 4. We're going to shoot. We're going to get all our content. We're going to talk. I'm going to chop it up, shoot picture with everybody. We're going to answer the questions. We're going to go through the museum, see what we see. And because I want this stuff to hit the internet. This is what the internet is vital for. See, we got to use this internet to spread the word. Nothing spreads faster than this internet, right? Social media. So I want to use social media as a tool to spread the word the fastest I can spread it, bro. There's only so much teaching and only so much people you can touch. But social media can touch the world, right? So we can touch our people through social media that way. And I got 200 people out there posting videos and lives, and we just dropping videos all day about this meetup. It's gonna be deep. So that's what I'm trying to do, y'all. So if you can come, please come. If not, I'm still going to other mound complexes in Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida. I'm gonna hit the Carolinas, and I'm gonna go to Ohio. I gotta go to Hopewell and Adena mounds. I gotta go there, right? So Poverty Point, Moundville, Alabama, Lake Jackson in Florida. I'm gonna hit the mounds in Carolina, and I'm gonna hit then I'm gonna go to the Midwest. But if you live in one of those areas, I catch y'all at one of those spots. Don't be left out. You ain't gonna get left out, because I'm gonna meet you at another spot closer to your area. So if I go to Hopewell, and you meet me out there, Caden, at the Hopewell ones, closer to Indiana and Ohio, right? Well, that's what we're gonna do. So I think my next stop, Ottawa, gonna be first. I think I'm gonna do Moundville after that in Alabama. Either Moundville or Lake Jackson. One of the two. Pinson Mounds is a great spot too. You're right, Tennessee. I gotta add Tennessee to the spot, because Pinson Mounds are amazing. So I might just add stops to it. As I go. You know how I am. I'm kind of spontaneous. If it's in the area, I got to pull up. But I'm gonna start setting dates. We're gonna start meeting at different mound complexes, and they all gonna be on a Saturday, so I can try to see if people are free to come. They're all gonna be on a Saturday, so that's what I'm on right now. So August the 16th is the first spot of the Mound tour. August the 16th, 2 o'clock. Saturday, August the 16th, 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, meet me, Ottawa, Georgia. I love you. I'm in love with you. If you missed the first part of this live, I'm going to drop it on YouTube. Go back and check it out. We know the truth now. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm in love with you. Hopefully Tilapia Man is okay. I ain't mean to hurt Tilapia Man feelings, but what are you talking about? Tilapia Man. We don't want no tilapia, bro. Roll the corn. The fish god. So, man, y'all come out there. If y'all got any type of cameras or walking podcast stuff, bring it all out there. We're going to put it all over there. We're gonna just flood it out. Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, just put it all out there. Right after we get ready to leave, we're going to post all this stuff. And then we're going to come with another date to meet up again and keep rolling it and rolling it and rolling it. It's the only way I can see feasible for it to work. Just hit 100K likes, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I always remember enlightenment is your environment in nature. It's real enlightenment. Enlightenment is you, the planet, the stars, and everything else, the animals, the trees, the plants. You have to learn all that to be enlightened. It's not always about your personal ascension. It's about the ascension of you with nature's information to make you a better self-sufficient person to take care of your people. This breaks you from being a slave. Enlightenment of agriculture and knowledge of the planet and the stars and all that breaks you from being a slave, because you can use that knowledge to break yourself from the matrix. You could piece up and buy you some land and build whatever you want to build and break yourself from the matrix. Take all the stress off your life and just live great. Because without the stresses of these people charging us all this money every month, we would be the happiest, most joyful, self-sufficient people on the planet. They put the pressure on us to pay car notes and house notes and bills they just create. You know what I'm saying? It's colonization that does that. Colonization puts us in a bad spot because we have to do things that we don't really want to do to pay for things that we're trying to, and I understand it, but at some point we got to realize that this is not the way. I'm not gonna never prosper like this. You have to start building you something on the side to get away from the rat race. It take time, but at least we headed that way, man. I love y'all and I'm in love with you, man. I feel the pain of my people every day, because I feel the same way y'all feel. So it's gonna be an honor for me to meet some people on the 16th in the other mound spots after that, man. We know the truth now. I love y'all. Galil had the gun. Go to YouTube and check out the video if you didn't catch it earlier, man. Y'all have a beautiful Saturday. We know the truth, man.